If you're like me, or maybe you grew up in an environment like mine, you would notice that there is a certain group of people that are maybe significantly younger than you, or maybe within your age range. They seem to have a whole lot of money that you can't explain how they have this money, yet they do not work as much as you do. Hi, my name is Uko Mwakwan, and today on this channel, I want to talk to you about staying in your own lane and minding your business, not being intimidated by anybody, regardless of who they are. Now, while growing up, I grew up with a lot of people. I grew up with a lot of youngsters, a lot of talented and a lot of not so talented people. Then along the line, we got to our teenage years. Almost all of us were still the same. And it got to a point that in our early 20s, some people suddenly started making so much money doing so little or doing absolutely nothing. Or maybe have ways they make so much money that you can't even explain. And I started questioning myself. Does it really mean I'm not talented enough? Does it really mean that I do not have what it takes? Does it really mean that these people know something that I do not know? And lately, now in my 30s, I can now look at myself and say, yes, Ukobong, you too don't try. I've tried, honestly. I have honestly done my best too. And I must appreciate myself for doing that. Now, this is it. A lot of us will get so intimidated by these people, we'll get so worried that we start questioning, how do they make so much money? Why is it that I'm trying so much and I'm not doing this? Hey, today I'm here to encourage you that you are not alone. You are not alone in this. A lot of these guys are making their money from illegal ways. A lot of them are doing a lot of stuff that you would not want to do. Personally, in a country where I come from, a lot of young people get into internet fraud and do all of those stuff. Now, I told myself, because I know where I come from, I know the family that I came from, and I know how I grew up as a child. I know the discipline that was instilled on me, that was instilled in me as a child. And I know how much I want to maintain my family legacy. I know how much I want to set the record straight. I know how much I want my records to be clean. I know how much I value hard work. So I told myself, no matter what happens, I am not going to be an internet fraudster. Even when at a very early stage I was exposed to computers, I learned a lot of stuff. Like, yes, regularly, as young children growing up in the neighborhood, we learned how to maybe get to steal Wi-Fi passwords, do all of that. So we have free internet to play games and all of that, download movies, watch music videos and all of that. Now, apart from that, it came to a point where I told myself, I cannot proceed with this. A lot of the people that we grew up together, a lot of the young guys that we grew up together, they started full-fledged what we call Yahoo Yahoo, which is internet fraud. And they made so much money. They drove the latest cars, had the latest jewelries, the latest iPhones, the latest gadgets, and all of that. Now, this was very tempting. At some point, I started asking myself, is it that I'll remain poor simply because I have morals, or simply because I have values, I have things that I can never do? And now it is very clear to me that not all of us are designed to go the same route. Most people will get significantly richer than you, but you shouldn't be intimidated by it. Most people have so much money that they can't tell you, hey, this is how I make my money. Yes, for every penny that I make, I can account for it. For every naira and every kobo that comes into my account, I can account for it. And so because I can account for it, because I know I have worked for this, I am also very careful and frugal in the way I spend. You know, most of these guys will go to the club, buy drinks of maybe 300, 400,000 naira, a million naira, and use it to wash their hands and pour it on the floor. They call it dorime. To what end? What does it? Where does it lead to? What's the point? You dupe someone out there, you get the money, and you're living lavishly. Today, I'm coming to encourage you. If you're someone like me who believes so much in hard work, who believes so much in maintaining your integrity, who believes so much in honest living, keep doing your honest living and forget about whatsoever is out there, because whatsoever is out there that is fraudulent, that is illegal, that is whatsoever, will also end in an illegal manner. Do not allow anybody to intimidate you. I know it is very tempting. Honestly, as a young man growing up in a society, growing up in the neighborhood, I know that these guys let me introduce you to some of the challenges I faced when we were growing up and living in such an environment. They had the most beautiful girlfriends. Yes, let me start from there because I have to start from what the eyes can see to the other part of it. They had the most beautiful girlfriends. I mean, most of the girls you talk to won't even listen to you, even if you like them so much. You just go ahead, hey babe, my name is this, and I love you, I this. They won't listen to you, no matter how sweet you sugarcoat that. They will never listen to you. So but for these guys, these Yahoo boys, these fraudulent guys, these internet fraudsters, they will always have the best of the girlfriends. They will always have the flashy cars. They will always go to nice events. They will always, and there is a culture here in Nigeria. It's a very destructive culture, especially for the young people and for the youth, where you see people that have made money from whatsoever source they've made it from. They come to churches, make donations, they go to events, they spray money, they spray money, and you get to see them doing, they show the money, they show it, so they rub it on your face, and then you hear slogans like, if you don't get money, hide your face. Now these are all stuff that wired us psychologically to think that we should also maybe do fraud or just make money by all means. But then, if you make money by all means, if you feel that you should make money by all means, what happened to your conscience? What will happen to your conscience? Do you really think that after all of this, you'll be able to tell your child in 30 years, in 15 years, daddy did this, daddy was a honest man? I want to leave a legacy. I want my child to look at me and say, yes, my daddy was a honest man. So I know there are things I shouldn't do. And for moral standards, I do not compromise. So regardless of what people say, regardless of what they feel, if you believe that your source of income should be legal, of course it should be legal. If you believe that your source of income and your source of living or livelihood should stay within the if you believe that your source of livelihood should be a honest form of living, please keep to it and don't allow anybody to intimidate you. Don't allow anybody to confuse you or to make you feel otherwise. Remember, you are not alone in this. And no matter what, no matter how well the evil ones strive, the good ones will always outlast them. Yes, the good ones will always outlast them. My name is Uko Mwakwa and I am your brother in the struggle. I like to call myself the small business doctor. I'm the rich son of a classroom teacher, and in this channel I talk to people about real life situations. I talk to people about things that can make you grow. And if you're new in this channel, please subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell so that whenever I post a video, you'll be the first to see. We are trying to get this channel to about 5,000 followers, and we want to do that before the end of 2025. I'm believing that when you watch this video, that you are part of those that are going to join this movement. So we spread the news and tell people to do the right thing regardless of what the society is telling us. So hit the subscribe button, like and share. Call people. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.